Now, 56 years of self-rule has sent Kenya on a journey of purpose to establish herself as a regional powerhouse with a significant global presence. But how exactly has the perception of Madaraka Day changed among Kenyans more than half a century on? Elphas Lagat explores the shift in the euphoria of Madaraka.
The 1st of June is a day of reflection. A reminder of how, after roughly 68 years, Kenya unshackled herself from British rule. And many feel that Madaraka Day ought to reaffirm the spirit of nationhood and patriotism. At least that is what the forefathers envisioned when they set the day aside as a public holiday. But 56 years after attaining self-rule,
everything has changed over time. People are not so much now concerned with the holidays. It looks like just another luxury thing.
Kenya broke into song and dance on 1st of June 1963 when the country embraced self-governance. Jomo Kenyatta, the founding father, becoming the first prime minister. Madaraka means freedom, a word that bore a strong meaning to the founding fathers and resonated across the country as a new beginning.
And as I recall, one of the major reasons, and those three evils, we called them poverty, disease, and ignorance, that the colonial government had neglected the African population in these areas.
After more than 5 decades of self-rule, many agree that Kenya still lags behind on major issues affecting the population. Poverty, disease, and ignorance leading.
Kenyans cannot afford the day-to-day requirements.
Pesa za kuspenda kuna. Sasa kila mtu anatafuta yake ya at least ya kusurvive.
Through the four regimes and the solidification of multi-party democracy, tribally inclined political parties formed mainly with the elite's agenda in mind has fragmented societal values and expectations. And there is no denying the effect that has had on Kenya's patriotism.
What we are seeing today in terms of political posturing threatens the very fabric with which Madaraka Day was built on.
March 9, 2018 was perceived as a turning point for Kenya. The handshake between President Kenyatta and his long-standing fierce opponent, NASA leader Raila Odinga, received massive support both locally and internationally. Critics, however, are worried whether the two leaders could use the handshake to right the wrongs and build a cohesive country, as envisaged by the pre-Madaraka Day heroes.
And we should unite to fight these challenges that face us as a nation. We should fight to eliminate poverty, disease, and ignorance. And we can only do that if we can come together as a nation, and especially with our leadership getting committed to utilizing our public scarce resources in ways that benefit us as Wananchi.
In just a matter of hours, Madaraka Day celebrations would commence, and the concern of so many Kenyans is just how the head of state will tackle critical issues, among them unemployment, high cost of living, and corruption. Elphas Lagat, Citizen TV, Nairobi.